Can dreams really come true? Can we decide our fate, our destiny? Here, everything is possible. It's time to conquer the world. From disaster to paradise. Welcome to Firescar. Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of Let's Play Firescar. My name is Dave and I'll be your host for this episode. As always, we're over here at the ice farm that we built in, I think, the last episode. And I have expanded it. I don't know if I had expanded it all the way to over there in the last one already, but I also designed it a little bit and I extended this. This took really long, like really long, getting all the birch. Some farming. Today I don't want to work on this thing. I want to do something else. I want to start a new project. So, in case you are following Vintage Craft, you might have heard that the map is about to be reset. With that being said, it's not actually happening as fast as I thought. At first there were speculations that it will be a month until it's gone. And this is all the ice I got, by the way. The speculations were that I'll have like about a month to finish my base there, and if you know the base, you know it's pretty big. And there is no way I'm gonna finish that in a month. But the speculations are now went into official information, and the map will be up till January, which is good. But still, I was thinking about new base ideas that I can do and that I should do, and I came back to the old thing that I still, to this day, have never built a castle in Minecraft, and I think I want to start one. At first I thought I'm gonna do this on the Vintage Craft server, on the new map, but like that map will reset at some point again, right? And then all the work that I put into the castle or fortress or whatever that will be is gone again. And I have pretty big ideas, pretty big plans for it, as I do lately. It's kind of a thing. Then I decided that I want to do that in single player, and I still don't know what I would do on the new map for Vintage Craft. But this is not Vintage Craft, so don't worry about that. Let's get back to Iron Rivers. I will get some more supplies. I will maybe repair my pickaxe, something like that, and then I'll do a little bit of a live stream, just exploring out in the world here. Hi there. Whoa, that's a fireball. You're dangerous. We done? Cool. Yeah, I will explore the world in a live stream, and we'll have a look where the new castle, fortress, whatever will go. It will be the castle of Firescar, the fortress of Firescar. I don't know, something along those lines. I don't have too concrete plans. Like, I have not gone into creative and planned anything because that's not what I do. But I want to make it big, like, hey. But for that we need a big area. Let's have a look for one. The stream came and went, and look at this beautiful hill that I found. These two hills, oh, it's amazing. This will be a castle, alright? Look at that. That's amazing. I already set up my bed up here, and it's just right there. You can see it. It's amazing. And oh yeah, also look at that. We have a mountain biome basically all the way around, and that mountain biome is absolutely crazy. And I thought, there's a village, by the way, but yeah, I thought in this valley it would be really cool to build. And yeah, this is the place I picked in the live stream. After flying around, as you can see, I explored a little bit. Got some TNT even. Yeah, flying around, and this is the place I picked. There is so much cool stuff in this mountain biome. The thing is, I didn't want to build in a mountain biome. And I kept saying, don't want to build in a mountain biome, but damn, that's a good looking mountain. And I will continue to say that, because damn, that's a good looking mountain. Right there. We have llamas over here. We have the crazy suicide llama. Which I can show you. It's right around this thing. Right there. You see that? You'd say these cows are crazy, but look at that llama. Moo. Indeed. Look at that llama. Nuts. Yeah, so I wanted to build here. And then just now I thought I was fly around a little bit. And I have changed my mind. I don't want to build here anymore. I actually do want to build here, but I don't think the castle, fortress, whatever it will be, will go here. I actually think the mountains are a limiting factor here because they're too demanding, and I don't know if this flat area is big enough for what I have planned. So, flying around, I found a different place. One place that I want to show you really quick though, before we head over, is this place. Right in here. Isn't this a cool spot? Like right here. Just enclosed by mountain. How cool is that? But yeah, that's also not where I want to build. Just thought that's really cool. Continuing over here. If my rockets would go off. We will, at some point, approach a savanna. And further behind the savanna, we will encounter, at some point, a mesa biome. And the mesa is actually where I want to build. I've never built on a mesa, so I want to do that now. And also, I think, well, the plateaus will be challenging for the build too. However, I thought it would be really cool if I keep the buildings of the fortress itself, like all the fortifications, on top of these plateaus, right? And in case I want to go from one to another, I have to build bridges and maybe change how the plateaus work, and then can do cool stuff down there, have like, I don't know, fire pits or the slums or stuff like that, and that would be really cool, I thought. So yeah, this is actually where we'll build. Not sure if exactly here, but this is the biome. Build in the mesa. I will have a look around and see where we'll actually like build directly, and where I'll set up shop. There are a bunch of cool places. I might actually just go right here. Remove all of the dirt up there. I'll probably... This place is really cool. We have a lake here. Oh, the lake there. Maybe we should just start like right here. Looks like a good starting area, doesn't it? It's pretty nice and flat, so we don't have to do too much terraforming just yet. Can just focus on figuring out a cool building style. And then go from there, I guess. First things first. We'll need a portal. Another portal so I can go back and forth really quick. Actually, let's see, how's that place over there? Stream was pretty fun. Just flying around. I think I went through 9 stacks of rockets or something like that. Something like that, pretty sure. What did I build here? This be the starting area. I just need a place where I can set up shop. Yeah, I think here's fine. Sure. Let's start right here. I do not have another bed on me. That's a shame. However, we'll just go on into the nether real quick anyway. As I said, I found a bunch of villages and other dungeons and stuff like that where I got all of this stuff. And I also got a bunch of obsidian, but I have a bunch of obsidian in general. I wanted to get that. Let's build a portal. Build it right here. Like right here. Well, sure, let's go one over. That, and do I have flint and steel? I used to carry around flint and steel in here. I don't see it, however. Found one. Was pretty easy. Well, getting around is not too easy if your elytra keeps breaking on you. But now that we have mobs spawning, it's actually gotten a little easier to get around. Who would have thought? I should probably quickly make a chest and just leave some stuff behind that we don't need to carry around. For example, we don't need to carry around the sand. We'll probably use it here anyway. Probably use that here. Probably have some use for that at some point, maybe. Got the prismarine crystals from one of the dungeons. Out of the sea, I don't think we'll need that here. But I think stashing some food would be a good idea. Also that stuff, why not? Alright. Leave the bone here. And off we go. Oh, hi. You want to repair my elytra, don't you? Thanks for the XP. Don't need that. Alright, off we go. Let's hope for the best. Hope for the best. And hello. Must be part of the nether that is not generated yet. Aha! Ooh, look, a fortress. Ooh, yeah, this is part of the new stuff. The nether. You can see all the lava is still falling. It will probably cause some lag. Sure does. Let's do one of these. Don't know where this place is, and then let's see. Wow, it's laggy. Oh my god, what's going on? The game just completely locked up. Okay. Something's happening. Something not good's happening. Who knows what's being generated right now? I will try to make my way back to Iron Rivers and get some stuff, and I'll see you when that's a thing. Look at this lava lake. This looks so cool. Man, I've never seen such a cool lava lake in the nether. That's impressive. That's really cool. I wish there would be more on the nether. I wish they would update it, so I'd have like an objective to actually build a base in the nether, but oof, that's a good place. Somehow I gotta get across it though. That's kind of annoying. I will build a nether tunnel at some point. Back at Iron Rivers, I have not actually decided what the building style should be directly, like what building palette we'll use. So let's just get a bunch of blocks that we could have a look at for using. So I already got a bunch of stone, because I definitely want to build the castle out of stone. Duh. I'm also gonna take a bunch of brick, because that could be cool, I think. But what else should we do? I'm not quite sure if I want to keep it all gray and red. Obviously there will be some browns in it, so we should decide on what wood to use. Probably spruce and some dark oak, but maybe also the other types. Let's get some spruce. I mean, I guess we have a bunch of spruce around, don't we? No, we have a bunch of oak around. Let's do that. That should be enough as a start. And was there a dark oak forest? I think there was a dark oak forest. I don't have that many saplings here, so let's just stick with that. What else should we use? I am interested in trying to incorporate some blues and some whites into the build. So we should get some bones, I think. some bone block. I should probably rework my skeleton grinder. Maybe we find a skeleton grinder over there and have that be bone central. That could be cool. Let's make 2 stacks of bone blocks. And then maybe take some ice with us. As a try. Packed ice looks pretty good, so could always use that. Inventory is full. That, and we'll need 3 more spaces. That one, and then make a stack of bone blocks. We don't, because we phase them out. How this game works. Yeah, so I'll also grab some ice. What else do we need, though? Probably should have thought about that earlier. I mean, we have a bunch of clay there, so we can do different variants of clay blocks. Maybe get some lupus with us, but we can also find lapis there, so that's fine. Should we try to build something with end stone? End brick? Didn't they add stairs to this? They didn't. I thought I saw something like that. Or maybe it's not with the bricks, but with the stone, with the end stone? I don't know. But I mean, we could try to use this. This is an interesting block. We can probably incorporate it in something. I guess I'll take a stack with me and we'll see what we can do with it. I didn't know we can break it this fast. Interesting, interesting. Nothing too interesting in here, for the build at least. And yeah, we don't need that. So we have some red to play around, we have some white to play around. We'll get some blue to play around there. And I guess I can take some lupus with us. Let's take a stack of blocks. It's a lot of blue. A whole lot of blue we can do with that. Can also get light blue. Ooh, I think I want to use glowstone and glowstone lamps and stuff like that. So let's take a stack of that with us. And I think it's time to try to figure out how the building style will actually work. Try to work on the palette and maybe have our first small building. I guess we should walk around and actually try to figure out a layout for the first few builds. I think that's what my goal is for the day, to be honest. I'm just trying to figure out where a few things go before we start working on building them. But we should get some sort of idea what the build palette should be. Let's survey the area. Let's have a look around. Just when flying over, I saw that our main structure should probably go onto this plateau over there, I think it was. We'll have a flyover there really quick. And then have the stuff outside of that be more for the locals. So when I say castle, I don't mean just like your main one castle build thing, right? Not just one thing. Several structures. So we have a main castle build, then inner walls, a set of buildings, outer walls, and then there will be the farms. Basically, that's what I'm imagining when I think of a castle. How strict I'll be with those rules, I don't know, but really what I want to get at is we don't just build like one big house and call it a castle and then call it done. Well, when I say we're building a castle, what I mean is we're building either a village or a city. Should probably specify that. So that's what we'll do. We'll start probably over here. I think this would be a good area to just start with our first little building, trying to figure out a palette, some stylistic choices that we'll make with the build. And looking around, so I had 3 colors in mind that I would use for the build. One was red, for the obvious reason. I like red. Oh, there, obviously. But I use red quite a bit, and my next option would be blue. Because if we use like a white-blue kind of theme, that usually looks pretty cool. And with the water and the sky, obviously, that would fit. And then the other idea was, what if I go for green? That could be interesting, using like the green clay and concrete, and then I realized we also have green here. So we have red in the mesa, we have blue in the water and the sky, and then we have green and, well, everything around. So all of these choices would work. But looking at this place, we'll build in red. It will just fit the biome so much better. And yes, I build a lot in red, but that will work out pretty good, I think. So our first build that we might start today, well, we'll probably start like a wall or something like that over there today. A wall of the building, not a wall as in like fortification wall. Yeah, we'll do that there. But first I want to show you this little bit over here. I think it was this plateau, because this plateau is really big. So we have first like all this foresty area, but then the plateau also continues over here. All of this can be main structure for the castle. You can see it even continues back to over there, and further along over here, and this is all the same plateau. Then in the middle we could have like a courtyard and stuff like that. So main castle build will go into here. That's just what I wanted to show you. Then over here we could have, maybe instead of having the farms, like animals and wheat farms and stuff like that on the outside of the outer walls, maybe we put them down below in the valley. Also maybe city builds and stuff like that we could put down below, and the slums we could down below, and then up here it will all be castle and fortifications and stuff like that. I think that would be kind of cool. I saw further over there we have a as is normal with the mesa biomes now, a surface area mineshaft, and also a surface area spider spawner. Look at that, how high that is. How high up above the surface. It's like Y level 67 or something. Pretty crazy. But yeah, we can go in there. We'll probably get a bunch of gold, which would be nice. And I'll definitely cave in here in this biome. It's just so much to do. So much room for activities. I've also decided that I definitely want to build a skeleton grinder somewhere around here. I'll obviously have to find a spawner for that, but this biome is so big, we'll probably find one. And then we'll get our hands onto that. But for now, let's place down a few blocks and see where the style of this place will be heading. One of the things always near a castle would be a quarry. For obvious reasons, you need stone to build, and stone wasn't fun to carry around back when you were building castles. Well, actually, it's still not that fun to carry around. It's kind of heavy. So we should build a quarry build. I think that's a good way to start. I was scouting around, and I think this area would be a good quarry area. Mainly because it's so jagged. I don't think I could do much else here other than heavily terraform it. And since we actually need a place to get a lot of stone from, and clay and the such, I think a quarry would be a good build. I also think we should build the main building up here, and then have cranes or something like that. Have like over the edge. Have cranes over the edge. I'm sorry, it's early again. As usual. Yeah, have cranes over the edge that would help lift up the stone and stuff like that. So that's what we'll start with. We'll definitely not finish it today, but we'll get started. I chopped down a bunch of trees and I started collecting some podzol. I will probably use a lot of podzol in this area because the grass doesn't actually look that good. So there's the leaves, but I think the leaves are kind of okay. But the grass isn't too nice, so we'll probably use a bunch of podzol around here. I'll talk to enough so I can sleep. That's nice. So, let's get some stone. Like that. And some brick maybe. Maybe some of that. And some logs. Sure. Let's have that as a start. And let's see. Where should the castle wall start? Not the castle wall. The quarry wall. This looks like a good place for a crane to be, right? Right up over here. So we should probably build this up a little bit. Kind of from there, I would say. Let's start with that. Should we use just plain stone or stone brick? Let's start with just some plain stone. I always want to build more with just stone, because it actually looks pretty cool. It looks like poured concrete. That could be fun. Let's build this up to maybe here, and then we'll go one in, and then we go up to the surface level, like that. Let's leave a few blocks space. How about, if we're making a crane, we'll probably want to have the crane kind of off-center, so it can turn and put stuff down, right? Let's say we go to like over here to that level, and then we go up. At the same level, I think we're one higher. Go like that. Oh, that's not my silk touch pick. Okay. I guess we could do something like this. Let's leave this one open. The next pillar would go here. A bunch of the clay of the terracotta, as you saw, I haven't actually picked up yet in this world. I didn't really do much with clay yet. So I'll probably get a bunch of the achievements. Oh, actually, during this episode, I got an achievement and I didn't show on camera. It was the Adventure Time achievement. Where would that be? There. Discover every biome. 40 out of 40. I was pretty happy about that. Pretty cool achievement. I have that here. That would be here. There. Okay, we'll break this one. This up to, yeah, over here. Okay. And then that will just continue over. Now, what do we put in the middle of it? I think we should get some stone brick stairs to give this a bit more of a shape. And then, should we use brick already? I don't know. I think for the quarry, some stone bricks would definitely be a good choice. Get some more of this and some. Oh, all right, cobblestone. Cobblestone. Good idea. Let's use more of this. All right, let's do one more, so we have the room in the inventory. Okay. So let's just put these on top of there. Probably emptied my inventory out a little bit more, but I never do that. Noticed this one here and that one there. Did you see that jump? Parkour master. Been training a bit with the parkour keys and mine saga. Well, never mind. And skyblock. Something I've noticed. What I'll probably need is some sort of food farm over here. Since I'll run out of it. I'll run out of food pretty fast, I think. Let's have like a lip of these up here. There again. There. Okay. Let's put just stone brick up here. And then what do we put in the middle over here? I think this has a middle now, right? Do we give it a middle? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, right here. Let's have another pillar going up over here in the middle. But not too far. Just have this like that. And then we'll just fill the rest as a backdrop for now. And then we'll see how that looks. Let's take these. What do we use as a backdrop? Let's use maybe start with brick. I don't know. Could start with brick. Just for now. Go up to here. Okay, and then use cobblestone on top of that, maybe? You could hear my voice get pretty high. That's how much emphasis I wanted to put on the fact that that's a question. Because I'm really not sure about that. Okay, and then we'll fill this stuff in. Use cobblestone for all of it. Cobblestone's pretty cheap. Oh, this is one further back. I see. I think starting out with the brick was a bad idea. It was too much all at once, right off the get-go. I think if we just tone it down a little bit and go for something like this, we can probably make it look pretty cool. It's really just gray, but we have the bone block and the stripped spruce tree over the spruce log over there. And I think that works already pretty well. The spruce log fits the biome pretty good. It still stands out a little bit compared to the clay, but it works good together, I feel like. So let's just use this as a template and then build it all around and see how it works out in general if we continue it a little bit further. Just this little section, I really like it though. Definitely have to say that. I kind of forgot to have a look at how high this thing goes. I think it went up to there, and then that. Let's see. Oh. Too small. My arms are not long enough. Let's see. Is that the correct height, or did I do that too high? That is the correct height. It looks really weird with that. Yeah, just the spruce log would not have worked, but stripped version definitely works. Yeah, it's way better. Way better. And it's the same height. Yeah, that will definitely work. It already looks very strong, very solid. It has some detail, but it's not too obnoxious. And we should keep in mind that this will be more of a backdrop for the build, so it shouldn't be too noisy. And with the bone blocks, it's already pretty popping, I think. So I think that's a good start. I'm gonna continue the wall a bit further, the retainer wall, and then probably start digging. But let's have a look at how this looks if we continue it a bit further. Let there be wall, and there was wall. Let's have a look at that. While building this and while looking around, my plans for the quarry have evolved. They have changed a little bit, and I'm actually pretty excited about it by now. So this will be something to look forward. You can probably you've probably noticed during the video that I wasn't too sure what to do over here, but now I've made up a plan. Somewhat. I mean, nothing like in creative mode, but a plan that I shall not reveal. Oh, now we'll do that in next episode. But for now, let's have another look at this. Just around how it fits in. You can see I just did the same thing I have over there, over to here. I've also terraformed this a little bit, dug into clay a little bit, and I think it fits the biome pretty good. Now, obviously, it is pretty plain and it's the only structure here, so it looks a little out of place, but not too much. And the fact that it doesn't look too much out of place means that it's a good addition to the biome, because it's literally the only thing that looks this way, right? Means it's working. Over there we'll have a big stone pit. I'll reveal that much. Well, this is the part that will dig deeper. I will go ahead and get a beacon, and I will definitely be caving over here. And all of that will be content of a later date. Some on a stream, some in the next videos. I just really like this biome, I gotta say. It's nice. I've never built on the mesa. Very different terrain to what I'm used to. And I think it'll work out pretty nice. I have made sure that I save all the dead bushes that I dig away. When I dig away the clay, the terracotta. It's now called terracotta. Get your stuff together, Dave. Yeah, when I dig away the terracotta and I'll destroy that bush, I'll rather shear it. And I store all of them up in this box. There we go. I'm now up to 9. Look at that. Make it 10. Awesome. Awesome. Look at that. But yeah, that shall be it for today's episode. We didn't accomplish too much when it comes to building, but we made some good plans, and I'm pretty excited about what's to come here. So look out for the next episode. It will be pretty soon, I hope. I will probably start recording the next episode before this episode is out, which is like today. I'll probably stream this evening when this episode goes live. That's not a promise, but it'll probably happen. So you have that to look out for. In any case, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you check back with me next time. Next episode, video, stream, whatever it will be. And until then, see ya.